attorney.
Come on.
Suing the city of New York.
Come on.
For violating people's rights to choose their own vaccine decisions. She is also suing them for shutting down arbitrarily businesses for some ridiculous idea that somehow that's going to stop COVID. She is suing the state of New York. She's suing everybody. Exactly what Aaron Lewis was talking about, she's doing it. Trisha, Lindsey.
Come on. Come on, Trisha. Come on, Trisha.
Hello, New York. How you doing out there? Uncomfortable yet? Good.
Feeling great. I can't feel my fingers.
I want everyone to understand, and as much as that was a little out of protocol, what this young man just said a little while ago, I appreciate his enthusiasm and his passion, because we need to leave this place empowered. You understand? It's not good enough to just come here and listen to speeches and go back home and get comfortable again. We are at war. We are at war for our family, our children, our lives. The 14th Amendment gives us due process. It guarantees us equal protection under the law. So why in the world are the unvaccinated being treated differently than the vaccinated? It is the new segregation. It is the new discrimination. And we have to stop it. Government for the people, by the people, will not be destroyed. We have to recognize our power. We are magistrates. What is happening here today, what is happening around our state and in our city, is people are invoking the doctrine of the lesser magistrate. And most of you probably don't even understand what that is, and don't even understand what I'm talking about. Well, the doctrine of the lesser magistrates is the doctrine upon which this country was founded. It is the basis of the 10th Amendment, which says that any authority that is not given to the federal government is reserved to the states. And if our local leaders fail to protect its citizens and fails to step between a tyrannical federal government and its citizens, fails to protect the rights of its citizens, then those rights and authority is extended and given to the people.
The people. The people.
We, the people, is how the Constitution starts. A magistrate is a person that operates under authority. They have power. There are higher magistrates and there are lesser magistrates. The founding fathers of this country understood that there's going to come a point in time where the federal government will need to be checked. If not, they will become tyrants. And that is what's happening now. So, the Declaration of Independence says that everyone, by virtue of being a human being, has the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The federal government, too, the federal government, their purpose is to protect the rights of those citizens, the rights of us to our life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. The third point of that document is if they fail to protect its citizens and enforce those rights, the citizens have a right to revolt. Do you understand? We have a right to resist, and we have an obligation and a duty to do so.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
You understand when it says a duty to step between a tyrannical government and its laws? They are coming for our children. We cannot sit down.
No. No.
Every great leader knows, every one of them, even the bad ones know, that if you want to affect the country, you go for its children. When in the world do we start using children as bulletproof vests for us?
Yeah.
When in the world do we start testing things on children?
Legal shield.
It comes for us first. And when you come for our children, you have started a war. And they have declared war. And we are answering to that war. We are magistrates. And I need you, each one, reach one, and teach one. Do you understand? As a magistrate in this country, the United States government, our local leaders have to answer to us. The 9th Amendment says that any rights that are not enumerated in the Constitution are reserved for the people.
The people.
So I don't want to hear that mandates are not enumerated in the Constitution. Because for the fact that it's not enumerated means that that authority and those rights go to us. And so every one of these mandates are illegal. Every single one of them. Under that 14th Amendment due process and right to equal protection is the right to protect my body. When you want to push something into my body against my consent, without my consent, it is rape. And this is medical rape. When you want to take my children into a room and give them a Snicker bar and some damn fries and talk about come get this vaccine, it is tantamount to kidnapping.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
You don't have control of my children. You don't have control of me. They shut our doors and try to give us God Fauci. To hell with Fauci. Churches are surrendering their pulpits to the demonic hawker. I'm not coming to your church. You're not getting my tithe. Are you crazy? Educate yourself so that you know how to resist. They are trying to make these mandates into laws because by the 13th Amendment, if it becomes a law and we break it, we become involuntary servants. We become slaves. They are turning our country into one massive, huge slave ship. And I don't know about you, but I'm not signing up for that cruise line. Don't fight your neighbors. Don't fight your family members that are vaccinated and want to fight you. Walk away in peace. Try to educate them, and if they resist, leave them. Unfortunately, in every war there will be casualties. And a lot of times they will be people that we love. So be it. It is what it is. It is what it is. You love them from a distance, you pray for them, and you hope that they come over and wake up. But if they don't, we don't have time. We don't have time. We are at battle. We are in a war, and we have to keep going. We have to be uncomfortable and be comfortable with being uncomfortable. We have to stand, and we are given a charge to fight for your families, fight for your homes, fight for your brothers, fight for your sisters. Because my God says, pursue the invading army. Because if you pursue them, you will recover. If we back up, we won't. These are uncircumcised Philistines. They cannot stand against the army of the living God. We are the armies of the living God. Know who you are and whose you are. Go back to your neighborhood and fight. We are magistrates. Let me hear you.
We are magistrates. We are magistrates. We
stand between an unjust government and its laws. God bless you. God bless these United States of America.
Yeah. Come on. Come on, Trisha. Let's go. Let's go.
That's a tough act to follow, isn't it?